Hello, sourdough baker. After I break my starter jar, today we're gonna make new starter. Today is day 1. So what we need here is bread flour 1000 gram, whole wheat flour 100 gram, and this one is rye flour another 100 gram. We will put all these 3 ingredients into the big bowl and we're gonna mix them well. I have the way to mix these ingredients together. The reason I want to mix them well because when you put the flour into the wet ingredients, so all of them can be absorbed into the water very well. So in the bowl, I add 1000 gram of bread flour and 100 gram of whole wheat flour and another 100 gram of rye flour. The rye flour can be very lumpy because it's very fine and then they hold together tight. So sometimes when I don't mix them well, there can be rye flour very lumpy into the ingredients. So I use this whisk to mix them well, and still the rye flour still have a very big lump. So later on I use a sieve, sieve them together and put in the big container like the bucket in the bag. So I learned from last time that the glass jar can be break very easy and not very safe. So today I'm gonna use plastic container. This is the ingredient on day 1. We're gonna have 50 gram of water. I'm not gonna use lukewarm water. I'm gonna use my room temperature water, and I'm gonna mix into the water the mixture of the flour I just mixed earlier, another 50 gram. So in my plastic container of beam starter, day 1 gonna be 100 gram of water and 100 gram of the mixture of the flour. So this recipe, my lovely friend gave it to me. She gave me the starter, and then I continue feed the starter until I break it. Sadly, I didn't have any of my starter dry and keep it for backup. So I learned a big lesson. I have to do it again. But never mind, we do it together. So after you put all the ingredients together, you mix them well in the plastic container. So it should be no lump into the mixture. We can call the batter or we can call the dough. I don't know. This is our day 1 starter look like. And it's very sticky because it's normally our starter is 100% higher hydration. So let's keep everything in the bottom of the container. So when it's rise, we can see it's rise up and then they will falling down, or we can see the bubble been popping up later on. So it's day 1. We're gonna keep in our room. I'm gonna close the lid, but I'm not completely closed. I'm gonna let the air circulation, let the bacteria from my kitchen come into the bucket and keep it like that. So there is day 1 look like. See you next day.